Warning, this podcast contains blasphemy, heresy, and profanity. Proceed at your own risk.
Say no prayers for me, 'cause I'm exactly where I want to be.
I'm Dan,
And I'm Chris.
and this is the Skeptical Satanist.
And I'll be waiting in hell for you.
Today we have Chris on the show, and I think he's going to be filling in for Dylan for the near future. And I don't know if you want to introduce yourself first, Chris, and
Yeah, so
we can go around the circle and tell a little bit about each other, you know, and just have a good time.
I do like a podcast called the Postmodern Polymaths Podcast, also known as the Triple Po. I had initially it was just me and it's a Podunk Polymath podcast, but I tried to get I got a co-host, and he's been going through some stuff, so I've been doing it solo mostly lately. But I talk mostly about like social justice issues and stuff, and also sometimes I just have my friends on and we shoot the shit and get drunk and try to have some laughs in the middle of Armageddon, ongoing Armageddon here, whatever. So, and if you look at my if you're ever friends with me on Facebook, you will see cat memes and other kinds of memes everywhere. So that's basically my my thing is memes and politics.
Yeah, I've noticed that. All right. And smart-ass comments, right?
Plenty of those, yes.
Okay, well, the first article we have up, this comes from USA Today and Pathos, I've gotten for sources. California monolith torn down and replaced with cross by racist Christians. So these, I don't know, have you been hearing about these other monoliths that went up around the world and everything?
Yeah, there's I'm having a brain fart right now, but there's a couple other places that, was it Utah was one of them?
Yeah,
was
I've
Utah
got
the first
'em-
one?
I got them listed down here. It's Utah's Red Rock Country. I guess there was one that showed up there, Pittsburgh, England, and a couple places in California, I think. Los Padres National Forest and Compton Beach.
Yeah, so it's, I mean, obviously it's not some 2001 A Space Odyssey shit. I don't know. We still don't know who's behind it, but
Yeah.
although I have to admit, I wish it was aliens at this point.
Oh, I kind of do, but then at the same time, like, Trump's still here, so, and we got like, Giuliani melting down, like, just, it's crazy times right now, and I don't know if that would best reflect the human race to, I mean, it might best reflect the human race to
2020.
them, but it wouldn't
Well,
be in our favor by any means. I don't think
no,
they'd want to fucking do anything with us at
I
that point.
don't, dude. I don't think they'd ever want anything to do with this, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. You take any point in history, human history, I'm not
I
sure.
mean, I'm just afraid that they won't even want to probe me.
Yeah, I'd be upset if I didn't get probed.
Right.
It's like I'm not worthy to be probed.
Who doesn't want a fucking space alien finger up their bum?
I'm not shaming anybody for any of that. I'm just going
Right.
to go ahead and admit I'm sex positive, so I'm not shaming anybody. That's all I'm saying.
So, I don't know. Did you watch this video? This group of Christian men tore down this monolith that was in California, and this was on the night of the 2nd, and they were chanting Christian nationalist slogans, is what the article said. And immediately I'm thinking the Jews will not replace us. I'm like thinking, what the fuck else could they be chanting? And apparently other things than that. They started out by calling this thing an alien obelisk and said they didn't want any aliens from Mexico or outer space. And it was the saddest display of masculinity I have ever seen. Like, they're chanting Christ is King and attempting to topple this fucking thing over. And what would you say, is it like 9 or 10 feet tall, maybe? Something like that. It's not a real sturdy fucking thing. Like, it doesn't look sturdy by any means. It's like probably thin fucking sheet metal with, attached to a half-assed structure of some kind in the center, and they're
Yeah, it was.
attempting they're attempting to fucking push this thing over, and then like halfway through the video they realize it's still bolted down, and they only get it like halfway, and the dude has to like stop everybody, and he's like, no, it's bolted down there. That's and it was just this sad fucking thing, and then it's like then it finally just slowly pushes down to the ground.
Yeah, I don't. What is your point of doing that? I don't understand what the point of doing that in the first place is, to be honest with you.
I don't know. And then
I mean,
there's this thing of America first. And
yeah,
then
that part.
the,
That part was great.
the MAGA headband dude, I guess, said the monolith's construction was gay, and then he replaced it with a wooden cross.
Because that's what Jesus would have wanted, I think.
Oh my god.
I think Jesus is all about, replacing gay monoliths or whatever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I don't know what to do with these people. I don't know if you I don't know what you can do. It's just I'm at a loss, honestly, and a lot of it, of course, is because they've been brainwashed or whatever. Lack of education and
Yeah,
critical thinking skills plays a role, of course, but
right. Yeah, there's
it's just,
it's astounding, and I don't know if they even got in trouble for any of that shit or anything. I mean, I guess it was tearing down something that wasn't supposed to be there anyways. I think a lot of these things were on like public grounds or something.
yeah. I mean, yes, technically, I guess they were on public grounds, but who the fuck cares? I got to see
Exactly.
fucking huge ass fucking.
Well, they can plant their fucking their 12 the 10 commandments. Yeah, 12. I don't know. I guess
I
they've added
mean,
a couple. They probably have.
I got to
since
go through
Trump
every
got elected.
fucking town in Tennessee and see a goddamn traitor statue everywhere I fucking go.
Yeah.
I got to see Confederate bullshit everywhere. I'm not even shitting you. Every town, in just about every town, probably the same thing, if not further south.
Yeah, I
There's
mean,
always like some kind of Confederate monument.
you also have the dude that stole rock and roll from black people. So
Elvis, good old Elvis.
yeah.
Although to be fair, he's definitely not the only one.
Right.
Shit. But I mean, people argue that he did get. I mean, there's a difference between appropriation and appreciation. If you give a shout out to him or whatever, of course, that's different from money. They should have been giving him money. That was the problem.
Exactly.
Led Zeppelin, of course, took a lot of blues shit.
Yeah. But yeah, that was after it had already been. Yeah.
So anyway, that's all. We can go on the whole thing about that, but no, I mean, it's just stupid. I mean, like if you're gonna take it down a statue, right? That's wasn't even a statue. That was like a fucking monolith. This probably was on public property, so that's why probably nobody gave a fuck.
Right.
I do wonder exactly where it was. Do you remember precisely the location?
I'm not sure that it even said. I don't know if that one was the. I think that was the one that was in the national forest. Let me check and make sure.
Well, there was one in Albuquerque. Uh-huh. Let's see. No, this is the one. The one in California. They proclaim Christ as superior to space aliens. I mean, really? I don't see Christ piloting no goddamn starships. So, I mean, Pine Mountain and Atascadero. I have know where that is.
It's a giant arc ship.
It's atop a mountain in California. Between the Bay Area and LA, closely resembles the first. It doesn't say. It's
California.
It could be knocked over with a firm push.
Yeah, exactly. And they couldn't manage to. These big, strong, Christian, manly men couldn't even like muster the strength to knock this motherfucker over, or They didn't. There was like zero planning going on with any of this, and they just decided to film it all while they're fucking half-ass doing it all. Maybe they should have like rehearsed earlier or something.
Well, did it say if there was some kind of organized thing or if it was just a bunch of drunk ass dumb rednecks just trying to act like they're badasses or whatever? Because that's kind of what it sounds like.
It says they had a live stream of some kind, and I guess the video
Yes.
frequently talked about white power and burning crosses and things.
I think it was a Discord thing. It looked like.
Yeah.
It didn't look familiar to me. The chat format did not look familiar to me, so I'm not sure. I think it might have been something like that. But they tried to make it sound like they were fucking doing like a military operation or some shit, like they were fucking SEAL
Oh,
team.
this is what it is. Culture War Criminal Channel. Is that it?
What?
Reportedly includes conspiracy theory content linking Hillary Clinton to pedophile rape tunnels
Yeah, that's the same thing they always say.
and other racist material. Other racist material. What?
Oh, I'm sure it's just your usual
Anyway, yeah.
culture war. What's the name of it? Culture war.
Culture War Criminal without an eye. There's like an eye missing in criminal, like the second eye.
What's happening?
I don't know if that's just a typo on this
Oh,
website or if it's
yeah. No. Oh, yeah. This is definitely it. I'm looking at their Twitter account. So, and they have like not even 1,000 followers.
D Live.
Orange County is America first. Californian Republicans are on fire.
Oh, this is just some dude with a fucking webcam.
And the D Live stream here.
He's got like a cam site.
Yeah, it just looks like some. I mean, I wish I could go around. See, the thing is, people going around knocking down Confederate statues. So I think maybe they think that they're somehow that's equivalent, but I don't think it is. Because the little effort it takes down and knock one of those monoliths as opposed to one of those fucking Confederate statues.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that what they're trying to do? Are they trying to like reenact what I don't get it.
It's probably that's what I'm thinking. Something they think they're somehow striking a blow for the white man or whatever.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious and sad all at the same time.
I mean, California Nazis are like a whole different breed.
Surfer Nazis.
It's a thing. I don't know if
Nazis.
seen it. American History X or whatever. That's a pretty that's pretty good looking to it, I think.
Yeah. So the next article we have is comes out of Arkansas. Arkansas lawmakers file bill to ban most abortions and imprison abortion doctors. I believe this came from Pathos as well. And you had looked it up. You said January 11th is when this goes up for a vote, I believe, and it's Senate Bill 6. This is about the Unborn Child Protection Act. And it basically is banning abortions unless the woman's life is in danger. And so it discludes every fucking thing else, including like cases of rape or whenever the babies like won't survive long after they've been delivered.
Yeah, this is just, and I want to give credit to NPR affiliate and University of Arkansas Little Rock. That's where I saw the January 11th thing.
Yes.
This is just another test case to see if they can get the Supreme Court now that they got fucking Handmaid's Tale bitch on there now. To see if they can get abortion banned once and for all. Well, to be completely clear, it would knock it back down to the states, which means basically all the red states would not have abortions or whatever legally, in theory. But this particular one, What'd you say it was 10 years in prison and a $100,000 fine, which is just insanity to me, you know. I don't I don't know, man. Why are they so fucking obsessed with abortion? You know this is a recent phenomenon, a fairly recent phenomenon.
And yeah, I mean, as far as history goes, yeah.
Yeah, it was only in the 70s when fucking evil Falwell, that cocksucking little fucker, with moral majority, basically blew everything up.
Oh, I don't know. It might go back Billy Graham days, I'm thinking.
Billy Graham was, in the beginning, was more just kind of about,
Well, he led like the national prayer thing and all that shit, and he was like picking up steam right after one of the wars, I believe.
But they were more about, initially, a religion state didn't want it to be anywhere near politics because they thought it was dirty.
Oh, I don't think that.
Well, I mean that's
like, I mean, as far as like the propaganda and shit that we spread during the wars and everything, it was always tied in.
Oh yeah, well no, propaganda, sure, but that was more about American superiority, not in itself, not really particularly religious so much, unless of course patriotism. You want to call that a religion, which I would definitely equate to a religion.
Fascism, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's the same concept, kind of people worshiping the flag instead of, well, of course, now they've conflated the flag with God. So, I mean, same thing. So it's scary, man. I mean, something we hadn't seen before, but I don't know.
Yeah, I guess this is the state senator Jason Rappert and State Representative Mary Bentley are the ones that are bringing this bill up. I mean, you can about guess what their fucking background is, but Bentley, she is a graduate of Harding College, which is a Church of Christ affiliated school.
Of course it is.
And they filed a bill in 2017 to literally allow like creationism and intelligent design into public schools.
They've been fucking trying to do that shit forever.
That bill died, but yeah. And Rappert, I think I'm saying that right. I don't really give a fuck if I'm not.
Yeah,
but he's the Christian nationalist who installed a standalone Ten Commandments monument outside the state capitol. Oh, I believe that's that is the dickhead. That's where I know it from.
That's the same dude.
Yeah, that's the asshole that was out there when the Baphomet statue was going up.
Yep.
That was in all the fucking pictures and shit. And he was, yep.
It's funny. I mean, yeah, it's kind of, was it there where some dude just decided he was going to run his car into it? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. Yeah, he knocked over the fucking, I think he knocked the statue over after it was.
Yeah, he was crazy. The dude was like off as a rocker, and I don't remember exactly what, he was just crazy, but he hated it for some reason. I don't remember. He may have been one of those, crazy, well, not crazy, the sane ones as far as I'm concerned, who don't think you should be putting, objects up about God or whatever, because there are people like that who don't think you should have any public, any monuments to any God or religion or anything. There are people like that. He's just crazy mostly, but either way, I'll take it.
Man, I guess this bill, it references Dred Scott, Plessy versus Ferguson, and Brown versus Board of Education.
What?
It's like trying to relate it to.
Oh my God, that makes me so fucking mad when these cracker bitches do this shit. They always do this shit. They trying to make, all of a sudden they give a fuck about black people, right?
Yeah.
They're trying to make it like, oh, but look at all the black babies that are aborted, like you give a fuck in the first place, right?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you give a fuck about black people when it fits
Right.
your agenda, right?
Yeah.
And what kills me, when they're born, what are you gonna do? You're not
Right.
gonna you don't give them nothing. You fucking think they're freeloaders.
Oh,
You know?
and they don't care until they're about 18 again. Then they want to fucking send them off to war. Like
Or if they
it's
get them in prison, they're killed if they're black.
yeah. Well, exactly.
So I mean, it's just a big fucking scam, and it just makes me so fucking sick because they don't actually give a fuck, and I don't even.
And it says if this bill went into effect, the doctors who performed an abortion in Arkansas could be fined up to $100,000 and receive a prison sentence of up to 10 years. I mean, the only good thing is that, like, I don't know, TST kind of got ahead of things on it by putting in their abortion ritual and all of that. If that can hold up.
See, they tried that in Missouri.
Yeah. Well, they tried it. Well, yeah, but that, I don't know. There were circumstances about that wasn't quite.
They don't have. I don't see. They're going to argue they don't have standing. That's the thing.
Yeah. Well, and that was the thing before. They didn't have the ritual whenever that went up, and it was just based off their tenets at the time, I believe. So I don't know if they found some, like, they got good lawyers and shit. Like, they aren't dumb when it comes to that, to law. So maybe they found some kind of loophole in there with the wording. I have no idea. I hope so. Because
they're trying to use.
I mean, how can you fucking accuse religious persecution of one thing and then just disregard it in another? And
I mean, I don't know if you remember what country you're in, sir.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I just remembered.
But this is, well, they call it a Christian nation.
Is this
a
communist?
nation.
Is this communist China? I've seen a lot of people outside wearing masks lately.
Yeah, yeah, the freedom thing. Yeah, freedom. Yeah. Oh yeah. You can't get a vaccine because Bill Gates is going to put a microchip in you, or whatever. That's fun.
I think it's funny how far we haven't come from feudalism. Like,
well, it's always, it's always a fight, always, because if you look through history, man, it's always a fight of the working class against the fucking elite, against the landed classes.
Yeah, and it's like they always convince the fucking dummies to, keep letting them. Just let us fuck you a little more. Just let us fuck you a little bit more, okay? Okay.
They give just enough power to certain people, right? To the middle classes.
Yeah.
Just enough to keep them quiet, right?
Right.
And so they won't bitch too much, right? But then it's a cycle, and then they start taking more and more and more, and then
right.
There's no middle class left, and then they revolt, and then it goes right back into the cycle again, where they get the power back, but the rich take it right back again. The wealthy take it right back. So I mean, it's dispiriting to say the least. I mean, I thought I was promised Star Trek by now, right? Weren't we supposed to have this Federation thing, socialism or something?
I don't know. Write a letter to Elon Musk. I think he's
that motherfucker.
Isn't he the head of fucking Star Force or whatever the fuck whatever?
I wish he'd take that goddamn one of those ships and fly into the sun. This fucker.
I do too.
God, he's such a piece of shit. And now he's got his foot in fucking Germany now.
Yeah.
Which kills me. I'm like, they're fucking kissing his ass, and the unions are like, what the fuck? You're letting this guy in here? Germany's big on trade unions, and they're trying to erode that shit.
I'd like to see him and our fucking orange orangutan fucking cranial marmot hat wearing motherfucker get shoved into a goddamn space, like one of his new fucking SpaceX fucking rockets, and just launched just as far away from here as possible.
Well, I've seen
And I
this
mean,
movie.
I think that would be the greatest like revolutionary thing to happen. Like I think that could be the modern way of getting rid of like how they used to get rid of the kings by just fucking slitting their throat out in the fucking center of town, and are like, yeah, you've been evil enough now. Like I think that would be great if we could do that. We should bring back those rituals. I'm just saying. Maybe this Christmas. Who
Maybe
knows?
this Christmas as a Christmas present. Oh, thanks, honey. You got a free lot, a free pay-per-view ticket to see Elon Musk and company like hurl them to the sun. It's it's fun for family,
Yeah, I mean, hey, the 1% own all the fucking wealth here, so let's, there's more of us than them. Just overturn them all at once, fucking take our money back.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, it's just so bizarre. It's just it's too much sometimes. So much. I don't want to get off topic too much, but it just drives me crazy.
Well,
Anyway,
we've got another article here that you were telling me about. It comes from Dead State, and I don't know if you had another source on that or not. The Michelle Bachman.
It's Right Wing Watch.
Right Wing Watch. Okay.
I highly recommend to anybody who's looking for crazy Christian people saying crazy Christian shit.
Oh, I got it up on another one. But she said, ever since election night, I feel like I'm being abused by Satan. And man, I can tell you it does look like she's been abused by Satan.
Been abused by something.
But,
it's those eyes, man. They're just crazy.
Ooh. Yeah, it's great.
You should put that up on your page and just all close up and shit.
It's
staring
like
at you.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I mean, I don't know, if you've ever seen like a wet ass possum.
A wet ass possum. That's pretty country, man.
Yeah.
Well done.
It kind of looks like that. But
yeah,
it's weird. It's just around the eyes because the rest of it looks like it's been plastered together. It's so weird.
I mean, and she's on this show,
Has she
Global
been?
Prayer for Election Integrity. Oh no, wait. Apparently it's a Zoom call.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, that's a video, and it looks like her face has been airbrushed.
Of course, yeah. She's probably had surgery. It says it's a Zoom call with various evangelical leaders for the Global Prayer for Election Integrity events. And let's see what this. Oh God, they have a video of it. Oh wow. Okay. If you go to the article, there's a link, and apparently, there's a whole Zoom call, and I need to watch this fucking shit in my free time. Get fucked up and watch this shit. Because anybody who knows me knows I love to watch fucked up, stupid Jesus shit, and just bad movies generally, but especially like if you ever watch god awful movies or listen to god awful movies, they always they listen to or they watch really bad Jesus movies, and sometimes they do bonus episodes with regular movies, which they need to keep Dolly Parton's name out the mouth. I'm gonna tell you right now, motherfucker. I'll go find y'all. You don't fuck with Dolly Parton around here, okay?
I loved it. I thought they did a good job.
You listened to it?
Yeah, they didn't bitch too much about her, I didn't think. But well, they even said that they felt bad fucking saying too much about her.
Because they got shit as soon as they posted that fucking shit.
Yeah.
You had like it's like the voice of every.
Needs to calm the fuck down over that. Like I want to see them tear apart Pulp Fiction, but I love Pulp Fiction. But you know what I mean? Like I think it's fun just watching them tear apart shit. I don't
No, I
even care if
know.
it's something I like.
You know,
Like it's.
I'm being a bit tongue in cheek, obviously, but I mean, it's the movie itself and not her
Right.
particularly. I get that, but it's kind of a, it's just one of those
Yeah.
kind of funny things or satire or whatever. But that's fine. I mean, but her brand is cheesy anyway. That's always been her brand, kind of
Yeah.
cheesy shit. So she'd go along right with it. She'd laugh with it, I'm sure. So she doesn't take herself too seriously anyway. But anyway, again, off topic.
So
Michelle
Satan
Bachman's
was.
insane.
Yeah. Satan was physically throwing punches and wounding and abusing her. So.
And I'm like, bitch, if you wouldn't be here talking about it, and you especially wouldn't be looking at. I mean, you look crazy. Don't get me wrong, but you would be fucking a corpse if Satan was fucking you up.
It
Okay.
looks like she might be on the same shit Roseanne's on. I'm not sure. The shit that made Roseanne racist. Yeah, I think that's what Michelle Bachman's taking now.
It's natural. It's all natural. I don't think she needs any help on that. Yeah, what was it? Was the sleep thing?
Yeah.
Was it Lunesta or something? I
No.
can't remember, but it was one of those sleep pills, and
Right.
and there was like they had a rival sleep pill manufacturer, and they're like, "Hey, our brand doesn't make you racist." You know? So I thought that was pretty good branding right there. So yeah, there's nothing to see here. It's just her being crazy. I just thought it was. I mean, because she's been crazy forever, and it's just fun that she's just popped up out of nowhere.
Yeah, I've seen this shit that oh my God, there's just so many. She's in the news all the time. Like she's just an attention whore. And she
I
doesn't do shit in fucking politics anymore, does she? Is she still something?
I
don't
no.
know. She's a former fucking congresswoman.
She's a beard. Other than that, no. Her husband's
Oh.
gay as fuck.
Oh yeah.
So but other than that, I don't know. And just being like a spokesperson for lunatic Christian fringe, I guess.
I think I get her confused with one of those other televangelist couples.
Are you talking about Jim Baker and
Yeah, the Backer or whatever.
is it Baker?
I believe so. It's 2 Ks.
Of course, his wife died, but I mean, there's plenty others like that.
Yeah.
Tammy
Dropped
Faye.
the third K whenever he got married.
Yeah. He's definitely kind of in that territory for sure,
Oh, I've watched some of those fucking videos. That woman is batshit fucking crazy. Like, I don't know. I think he had a couple wives and both of them were just fucking nuts. Like, talking about visions they saw and all kinds of stupid fucking stories that I think it was the Backer one that she was saying. Pretty sure it was either her or another televangelist. I could not believe that people actually listen to this stupid shit enough for them to have a fucking show on like every fucking week. And this woman's talking about this miracle that she had done with fucking pasta that she had at a party that she was like the Lord provided more pasta. I just kept like taking more and more pasta out of this colander and it just multiplied. He multiplied my pasta. Oh my God.
I remember that actually.
That's what Michelle Bachmann reminds me of. And I don't, oh my God.
Well, they're all like that. I mean,
yeah.
It's like that chick who's playing for Trump to, just crazy. I forgot her name, but she was like the official crazy evangelical person for Trump or whatever.
Oh yeah, the one that had the evil sperms.
I don't know. They're all fucking. It's just all the same. They're all fucking. They got all this money.
Evil sperm will not replace us. I believe that was her chant.
I mean, come on, man. It would be funny if it wasn't so fucking. These people have real influence over some of these people.
Yeah.
especially Trump. They love him. These evangelicals love him.
Oh, speaking of that, like the Nikki Haley thing that we were talking about earlier,
Yeah.
off of the podcast, we were bullshitting about this. Uh, this was fucking hilarious too. That Nikki Haley had started this Twitter war, and it started. Well, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez had made a tweet and said, to get the virus under control, we need to pay people to stay home, which is a perfectly logical fucking thing to say whenever, these corporations keep trying to shove people out into the general populace so that they can make more fucking money and they can stay at home and make more money off of them that are risking their health. So, anyways, Nikki Haley responded back to this. AOC, are you suggesting you want to pay people to stay home from the money you take by defunding the police? Or was that for the student debt you wanted to pay off? The Green New Deal or Medicare for all? Hashtag where's the money? And AOC just came out of nowhere and grabbed her by the throat and just started bitch slapping her, like figuratively, and in the most brilliant response back. And she's like saying everything that I would want to say to that in just the most elegant way. And she's like, Nikki, I'm suggesting Republicans find the spine to stand up to their corporate donors and vote for the same measures they did in March, except without the Wall Street bailout this time. And I know you're confused about actual governance, but police budgets are municipal and not federal. And she continued with another post, a follow-up tweet. Utterly embarrassing that this woman was a governor and still doesn't have a grasp on public investment. Wonder if she says federal financing works like a piggy bank or household too. All this faux seriousness from folks who worship Trump for running the country like his casino.
Yeah, I'm looking, and it's actually the 19th. I just not heard about it, but I mean, yeah. The original tweet that sparked the whole thing was to get the virus under control. We need to pay people to stay at home. And I don't know why these fucking idiots even fucking try, because they know she's going to school their ass, but they do it anyway. I mean, I know why, because she's the best fucking publicity they can get, right? She lives in their fucking heads, right? They need an enemy. They need a foil. So she's like their chosen enemy or whatever. But I mean, they just keep doing the same stupid shit, man. I don't understand why are you going to come at her unless you've got something good, man. You need to step the fuck off unless you want to get your silly ass handed to you, which is exactly what happened, as we just heard.
Oh yeah, it's just great. I love it, and I love how I just saw in the news today where who was it? Was it Georgia that did a recount for like a third time, and Trump still fucking lost? Trump lost again for the third time.
He just straight up just asking these people to overturn shit. I mean, just like blatantly.
He is losing so good. Like, nobody has lost as much as he has. Like, he just keeps losing, and I love it. I just love it. There's so much losing we're having here.
Yeah, I mean, it's just he doesn't want to be a loser. That's like his biggest fear in life.
We're going to get tired of the losing. We're going to do so much losing.
Yeah. And he just can't stand it. So he just keeps doing it and losing more and losing more. And it's delicious.
I want them to just keep recounting like every fucking day until he gets until he gets out of office. You know what I mean? Just keep fucking recounting. And I want him to just every day have to face failure. Just every fucking day fail a little bit more. And I don't even care. Like, hopefully, the only thing is, like, it would have been better if Bernie Sanders was getting in right now, because then he would have had the nutsack to actually like tax the rich more to actually pay for all of this shit going on. But yeah, instead it's just going to come out of our tax dollars. So that's kind of, I don't know. It might be an even trade-off there. just to get to see him lose more.
Losing, yeah, watching him lose is its own reward.
It really is.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
It is. It's the best Christmas present ever. Yeah, I want to have like a wall mural of him just crying after
They
the
did
election.
catch him. They caught him crying in the limo, I think, when he was driving back to DC, and like they're all shouting what a loser he was or whatever.
He has looked like such shit lately too. Have you noticed like his fucking yellow marmot isn't as fucking bright as it used to be. It's just fucking dingy and don't even really give the same lift it used to, you know?
The same lift.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it went
mean,
gray.
Yeah, you can see through. I think I can actually see his fucking head through his puffed up fucking hair. I don't know what that's all about either. It like even in the live footage of him whenever he's talking, it looks like there's some kind of Gaussian blur being put over one specific area of his fucking head. I don't know how you even do that with hair products anymore unless it involves like killing fucking baby whales or some shit. Yeah.
Keep doing it, Trump. Keep losing. We'll keep laughing.
All right. Well, I think that about wraps up all of the articles that I got, unless you had anything else.
No, off the top of my head, no. It's just I just want to remind everybody that it's still not inauguration day yet, so there's no telling what kind of crazy shit. Oh, Giuliani has COVID, so
yeah.
let's all be happy about that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Some of y'all want to act like you're not going to celebrate somebody's death. I'm not one of them.
I'm just
to let
wondering,
you know.
like when. I mean, are there new symptoms to COVID now? Is it going to make everyone's fucking brain start melting or some shit and
Like
start oozing out of their skull and sliding down their face and shit? Like,
I don't know. Yeah, that was so crazy. Yeah, so I just want to remind
yeah, and the baby desk.
The baby desk is so funny. Yeah, he was sitting at this like little. It looked like a little.
I think it was to make his hands look bigger. I really think that's what it was. Like his thought process is just if I want to feel good about myself and I have big hands. I got big man hands. I need baby desk to show off big man hands to everybody. That's the only thing I can think of is that it's to fluff his ego because that's why he does everything else.
Oh, and did you see the when he was talking when he was doing his little press conference about all the supposed fraud, voter fraud. I think it was Pennsylvania this time, and he farted or whatever.
No.
He supposedly farted on camera, and the chick sitting next to him made a face, but also she has COVID too, so that's better. That's even better. Which means, and there's a bunch of people with him with no masks. So what I'm hoping is going to happen is a bunch of these Republicans are just going to die or become incapacitated because they're fucking 102 at this point. They're all old men, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping, of course, I can't always have what I want. Most of the time, I don't have what I want, but one can hope that maybe they'll die. Maybe we can get somebody a little better. Of course, I don't know. That's wishful thinking, but still.
Yeah.
I just wanted to bring that up.
I had been saying that the boomers needed a little bit of a push out because they just seem to be lingering for too fucking long.
Jesus, they fucking like. I'm not just talking about Republicans. Fucking Pelosi needs to go away.
Right. Oh,
she
yeah.
needs to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
And they're all millionaires.
Fucking Schumer as well. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, forget fucking. He's nothing but a Wall Street shill. I don't even know. And
I mean, I'm not happy about Biden. I'll be glad whenever he's fucking
shit.
done.
Yeah. I'm not a Biden fan for sure.
I mean, yeah, there was all of this talk about he was going to put in progressive people and all this shit, and then his cabinet member is like the fucking
I never believed that ever.
Plain mayo fucking yeah. It's
I mean, he's putting
same old bullshit.
diversity. He's putting diversity in there, but I mean, what good's diversity if they're all doing the same shit that
You're
we're
right.
gonna do
Yeah.
anyway? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. That's great. Don't get me wrong. Representation's important, but I mean, fuck. I mean, you know, it's just like you pick Kamala as your fucking VP, right? And I'm supposed to be like super happy about a fucking cop being VP. I mean, come on.
I can't complain about. I mean, there was a lot of fucking trash going on with her, and I can't say that I, I don't agree with all that shit.
No,
Um,
no. Let me be absolutely clear here. I don't go in for. I'm not a racist. I'm going for racist shit
yeah,
or anything like that. I'm not into slut shaming or whatever the fuck they're doing. I'm talking about policies, purely
that's what I'm
policies.
talking about, and I'm saying like as how she's been since she's been in office and everything. Um, she has at least kept Trump at bay. Like she's not the fucking Joe Manchin of the goddamn group by any means. Who's been like fucking voting with Trump's policies, I don't know, 50% of the time or some shit. She's actually like down below 20%, where a lot of the more progressive people like AOC sit with their fucking voting records.
Well,
So she's not. I mean, yeah, you can trash talk about her being a fucking cop or whatever, but she's still pushing the right fucking policies at the end of the day.
well, I mean, of course, you're talking about our Senate record, which is
Yeah,
and I'm talking
which
about
is
more.
what counts for me. Is
Right,
okay,
right. I
she's
mean,
you
I
know,
just happen to know people in California who were affected by it, so I mean, it's a little
yeah,
different. But I
right,
mean, I guess I'm willing to. I mean, what are you gonna do? It
right.
is what it is. I mean, we'll see what happens.
I'm
But
saying I'm saying she's not the worst as for
oh
pick
well,
for
that's a low
VP as far as
bar.
that goes.
That's a pretty low bar now. I mean,
I mean, I'd say she's the best VP pick we've had for fucking ever, probably here.
yeah,
So,
we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just not very optimistic in general. I guess I'm just
I mean,
tired of the same.
yeah, I don't know
Same.
how much she'll get done while in office, or if she'll be able to do anything with Biden at the fucking helm. But
Who fucking
hopefully,
knows? Who
yeah,
knows?
hopefully, coronavirus just takes care of all of it for us.
But it's always the fucking people you don't want to get taken. All right. I mean,
But
why can't at least one of these old fuckers die?
uh,
Because they're getting like treatment, the best treatment money can buy, because they're
yeah,
fucking rich and powerful and shit. So that's why we
yeah,
can't have these old
I
people
mean,
die.
yeah, I mean, since the last time we talked, I believe James Randi died, which was horrible
That's a
fucking
while
news.
back.
Was that a while back?
That was a
Okay.
while
Yeah,
back.
we just didn't. I didn't get to talk to you about it, I don't think. But
Yeah, that was pretty. Yeah,
that's that's disappointing for the
he was
atheist
pretty
community.
old though. But so I mean, still,
Yeah, but there's nobody that's really taken his place with what he's done. Sucks.
I don't think there will. Well, I mean, I guess there could be, but
Yeah.
it's been, I don't know. The skeptic community's been so poisoned by fucking
Irrational fucking thinking.
racist, misogynistic white
Yeah.
folks that it's just hard to, it's hard to find anybody good to replace them. That's going to be what I consider uh, uh, upstanding enough, I guess, is the
Right.
word I would use. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you on all of that. I couldn't believe just exactly how much racism was coming from the atheist group and some of the atheist uh, groups um, until Steve Hill had mentioned it to me when I had him on, and yeah, then shortly after he was on another podcast with I think it was the ex head of the Atheist is it Alliance.
Oh
The
boy. David Silverman, is that you're talking about?
Yes.
Oh no, that piece of shit.
Jesus,
No,
he
no,
denies like
he's
systemic
garbage.
racism even being
Yeah,
a fucking thing. He tries to like downplay all of the
he's a
horrible
grifter.
fucking things that have happened throughout history. It's
He's a grifter. Trust me.
yeah.
He lost atheist because he was president of American Atheist. Then he got embroiled in some in a scandal
No, that was it. Okay. I got that.
or whatever.
But yeah.
And now he's like full on and they're all these white right, I mean previously
And it
liberal
sucks. It
types are all
sucks
of a sudden,
because
just going full on, the wokists.
yeah,
The wokists are ruining everything or whatever.
I do need to get Steve back on the show. I did want to get him if you want to interview with me too, whenever I go to do it. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But maybe we could do a live stream on that. And because I'd like to get a voice from the Black atheist community on the show, just to, I don't know, bring awareness to things that maybe I'm not aware of, or that you aren't, or maybe the average person isn't thinking about.
I got your ideal candidate for that.
And Steve's one of the people I'd like to have on again to discuss a few things, especially after after he was on with David Silverman, and yeah,
What was his name again?
Steve Hill.
Steve Hill. I don't know if I've heard of him.
He was he ran for, I believe it was state senate out in California,
Oh, that's right.
possibly a few years back, and he's a comedian, and yeah,
I remember now. Okay.
he's involved in some good charity work and different things too. He's an activist. He was out with the Black Lives Matter protesters and everything earlier in the year.
Okay.
But,
yeah. Mandisa's my go-to for that sort of thing.
yeah, I'd like to have her on. I'd
Black,
thought about
Black
that.
Mandisa.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I know her. I mean, I know her fairly well. So.
Yeah, it's just it's a shame that we got some atheists though like that were in higher positions and everything with those types of attitudes, and we still have more than a few out there that are in podcasting or whatever. Their voices are being heard by other atheists all the time, and I don't think they realize those people are being racist and shit. We need some fucking whistleblowers out there, I think.
Well, I don't think they're making much of a secret anymore, to be honest with you, if I'm being honest about it.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think they're blowing those dog whistles pretty loud.
But yeah.
That's what this whole thing about anti-wokeism
too. He was another one. It's just fucking crazy to me to see that shit. I don't know, to have all of this evidence of systemic racism, just say nope, you're just mislabeling that. It's something else. It's just poverty that's causing these things.
Like I said, it's just a whole movement now. A whole bunch of white guys just basically jumping ship.
Yeah.
And they're using this whole, like I said, anti-wokeism is their thing now, right?
Yeah.
To
I think like personally, I have trouble. I guess that's the best way that I can relate to what the Black community is going through and things, is more of being from a impoverished type area of the country and everything, and growing up that way. But I'm not going to fucking use that and say, well, see, there's no racism. You know what I mean? That's a ridiculous fucking statement to make.
Yeah, and it's demonstrably false,
Yeah.
And that's what makes so much fucking sense.
But yeah, we're definitely going to have some people on from the Black community that we can have their voices heard a little bit more, maybe even if it's to our little audience.
Hey, audiences can get bigger,
Yeah.
So I mean, don't it's an acorn, man. You gotta let the acorn grow to a mighty oak.
God.
Okay, that was stupid. All right.
was.
All right, I get it. It's a little much. I apologize.
All right. Well, let's end this motherfucker. You want to tell everybody? I think I cut you off earlier. You want to tell everybody where they can find your podcast at and when the hell you're going to do something next? You're going to set a date? I'm going to put you on the spot right now.
I have no fucking idea. I'm not even going to
Okay.
lie. Triple Po, the Postmodern Polymaths Podcast. On Twitter, it's at the Triple Po. I'm on Facebook. I have a WordPress website, which is unsurprisingly, the postmodernpolymaths.com. I think that's it.
All right. Well, I plan on having you on, well, as long as you'll agree to come on. So, with that, I guess that ends the podcast.
Be sure to check out Chris's other work at the Postmodern Polymaths Podcast on Facebook, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, and thepostmodernpolymaths.com. Our artwork is by Jamie Coptic. You can check out the rest of their work at jamiecoptic.studio. Our music is by Bridge City Centers, through and through, and you can find them at bridgecitycenters.com. If you like our content, please like and subscribe to us on YouTube and donate to us at paypal.me/skepticalsatanist. Hate mail, death threats, or fan mail, send that to jesuschristalmighty@hotmail.com or get a hold of us on Facebook. Whatever you do, don't leave this YouTube channel without liking and subscribing to keep up on all of our content.
Hail Satan and hail yourselves.
Hey, man, take it easy, okay?